Hey Scorpios, welcome back. I'm here with your weekly reading for June 10th through the 17th. As always, my readings are general, so they won't resonate with you 100%, so just take what messages do resonate and leave the rest because those are for someone else. As always, I do have your oracle pulled, then we'll do a general, and then a love reading. So, I did pull, I think I am going to start pulling one of the cards from my Law of Attraction. It normally talks about money and finances because normally that's what people are trying to attract, I guess. And it just kind of gives you some tips, you know, something to remember during the week ahead. So what I pulled for you was, I can set my own standards for financial well-being. And the message is, once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience if that is your desire. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. So that's just a little message to remember, even if it's not really money you're worried about attracting this week or whatever it is, you can apply the same principle and message, you know, just insert instead of money, whatever it is you're working on. All right, so I have your oracle cards, so let's get into it for the oracles I do use for those of you that are new, kind of messages and guidance just in general for the week ahead. So you have the Magician in the reverse. Nature. Sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. Again, kind of going back to that message for your Law of Attraction card. We have Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine. Then we have Luck is on Your Side, New Moon in Sagittarius. I do feel like it is interesting that you have, okay, your first card was the Magician, but it's in the reverse. So feeling like you can't create or manifest what you want. Maybe having trouble attracting what it is you're wanting with the Law of Attraction. But luck is on your side. I just feel like there's something getting in your way. I think what you're not being able to attract or create is kind of on your end, because luck, I mean, it's saying luck is on your side, you know. So I feel like you should connect with nature. You know, sit outside on, you know, where I am, it's summer, even though it's been raining for the past week. You know, if you have a nice porch, you can sit outside on a porch, you know, and think or meditate or whatever it is you want to do. I think that would help you with your manifesting, because it might be the problem with what you're trying to manifest is that you might not really know what it is you want to manifest, or as this card was saying, you're trying to manifest something that's not true to you. It's more what you think or what others think you should be trying to manifest. So, and with this Let It Shine, I feel like that is you. Let it shine. Let yourself shine. See how the light is kind of right here, you know, shining from within outwards. So I feel like here it's just, you know, let who you are shine, okay? What you want. Go after what you want. That's probably what's getting in the way with this manifesting and creating, all right? Because everything else is here definitely saying that you definitely can manifest and create whatever it is you want. You even have luck on your side right now. It's just, I feel like with all the cards here that you have, it's more about maybe trying to manifest or create what you think others around you think you should create, you know, if that makes sense. All right, so let's get into your general. But definitely with this card here, try to get into nature or fresh air or something as much as you can this week. I feel like that will help you with you know, help you kind of like settle all the noise down. That's the problem with manifesting and creating, and sometimes can be, you know, there's just so many, it's like, where do I start? Or, you know, there's just a lot of noise, and inside noise, outside noise, just lots of noise that gets in the way. All right, general. For Scorpio, man, these cards are not shuffling very easily. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, June 10th through the 17th. There we go. That was a good one. June 10th through the 17th for my Scorpios. June 10th through the 17th for my Scorpios. Alright, what is Scorpio's focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for June 10th through the 17th? Please and thank you, Scorpio. June 10th through the 17th. So your focus is the Ace of Cups. Your obstacle is Judgment. You got the advice as the Page of Pentacles, and your most likely outcome, the Four of Swords, with the Six of Swords as your overall energy. So I do feel like you are leaving something behind. You're looking for calmer waters. You know, you're tired of the chaos. You're tired of the boat being rocked. So you're just kind of moving forward and, like I said, looking for calmer waters. We do have the Ace of Cups here as your focus. So I feel like with this card here, you know, moving on to calmer waters and the Ace of Cups right here, you're trying to move forward to something that's going to make you happy. I feel like this is still kind of going back to your Oracle cards. You know, you're trying to get more in alignment with what really fills your cup up. All right, so we'll pull some clarifiers here. Scorpio, June 10th through the 17th. Why is the Ace of Cups here as Scorpio's advice? I mean, focus. Yeah. See, the Nine of Cups coming out in the reverse. So it's like, really what I feel like here, since you're looking for something new, whatever you are leaving behind, you know, I feel like you went after, you know, what the norm would say, okay, is, you know, your happy ever after, your dreams. You know, you went after happiness and dreams that were normal, okay? But you just didn't find any happiness in them, okay? They didn't really fulfill you. And so I think that with these cards here, see, how did they come out? Like that? Yeah. With these cards, you're going to leave this behind, you know, search for what makes you happy so you can turn this around, be like, yeah, now this is what makes me happy. This is what, you know, is more in alignment with who I am, okay? I'm kind of getting a vibe here, like I'm tired of living my life for other people and their dreams. I'm going to live life for me and my dreams. So Judgment here is in your obstacles. So let's pull a clarifier. Seven of Cups reversed with the Judgment. So with this, I feel like you're still, yeah, you had the clarity, you had the wake-up call, like, you know, this is not, I'm not happy, I'm not fulfilled. These, you know, what I've been working towards isn't really for me, it's for somebody else, you know, or whatever it is. And so it's almost like you had this bright wake-up call. And so now it's like, though, you're trying to narrow down your options. It's like, okay, well, I've been going after this stuff for so long, you know, and my happiness wasn't there, but what is going to make me happy? Well, you know, where do I go from here? What do I choose? And so I feel like you're trying to figure out what it is you want to go after, you know, maybe narrowing down your choices. So you're working on that, which is probably why one of the reasons the Magician was in the reverse. Like I said, there's so many options when you are trying to manifest or create something big. I mean, sometimes we just, you know, we have it set in our head, I need to manifest or create, you know, $500 this month, or, you know, something like that. But, you know, I'm talking about more of a long-term thing. So your advice here is the Page of Pentacles. This page is this side of the page is talking about, you know, going outside of your norm, looking for happiness, okay? It's like finding your wealth or happiness, whatever it is you're looking for, you know, outside of where you normally are. This page, you know, he's pretty happy where he is. He feels like, you know, things are really good where he is, and that he can build his fortune there, or his empire, or whatever it is he's trying to create there, you know, right where he is, on the ground he is. This one, it's like, no, I'm gonna have to, you know, leave my comfort zone, and he's okay with that, all right? So let's get a clarifier for that. Clarify. Why is the Page of Pentacles here as the advice? Why is the Page of Pentacles here as the advice for Scorpio? Queen of Swords in the reverse. You might be thinking too much about this, being too analytical. The Queen of Swords, even in the upright, her patience isn't, that's not really like one of her strong suits, okay? So in the reverse, I mean, her patience, like, she doesn't have any. So you might want to, you know, kind of get out of your head a little bit about it too, because it's very, you know, if it was in the upright, I would say you need to be, you need to think about it some more, be very analytical, logical with your decisions moving forward. But here it's like, the time for that's kind of up. Not up, but, you know, it's like the Page of Pentacles, he doesn't move fast anyways. He's, you know, pretty methodical, all right? So you don't really have to worry about rushing into anything. So like this extra analytical side of her, you know, it's being too analytical, okay? Move forward slowly, cautiously, but don't overanalyze it, okay? And be positive about it. The Queen of Swords, she could kind of have a pessimistic outlook. So you definitely need to be optimistic when you're moving forward. And I feel like you just need to watch your patience, okay? I feel like the patience is what you're going to have to struggle with. It's so just be patient. And then we have the Four of Swords here as your outcome. So let's clarify that, because that's still feeling pretty defeated. I mean, that might be why this Queen of Swords is showing up in the reverse. It's like, you know you're unhappy, you know you're unfulfilled, you know you want to go after your own dreams, your own goals, and you want to move forward, but here you are still stuck in your head by the end of the week, still feeling defeated. Why is the Four of Swords here? The Hermit in the reverse. Could be a Virgo you're dealing with, but I feel like you're still feeling a little defeated about some of it, still kind of in your head a little bit, but by the end of the week you're starting to come out of that. The Hermit in the reverse is kind of like coming out of your shell. If it's in the upright, it'd be like you'd be going within, but I feel like you've already done that, okay? And so you'll be, by the end of the week, you should be more in line with coming out of this energy, coming out of the feeling defeated, overthinking, overanalyzing, maybe just needing to rest. Maybe you just need to rest right now for this week. So by the end of the week, you can come out of this and start on this journey that you're working towards, because all your other cards definitely talk about you going on a journey. It might not be like a physical journey, like you're actually leaving, like travel, but your hopes and dreams and goals are changing, all right? And you're aligning them more in line to who you are and what you really want. Interesting. All right, let's get into your love reading. Your love reading for June 10th through the 17th. That reading could have absolutely been about a job. It wouldn't have surprised me. You know, you've been in this job, you know, it was the logical way to go. You know, that was, you know, what normal people did. And I use the term normal loosely, but you know what I mean. You know, these are the steps, and this is what you did. You went to college, you found an entry-level job, and you worked your way up the ladder. Could be that you did that, and you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and then you're like actually making progress, and it's like, I didn't really want to be a vet. Maybe I wanted to be a doctor, or maybe I would have rather been a teacher or a geologist, you know, something like that. Okay, so it's like it's just like you're finding that what you thought you were working towards that was going to make you happy isn't. And I'm still talking about that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm hoping the love life will be better. All right. What message or guidance? Oh, that was fast. Yep. And that's exactly what your reading was talking about. Your whole reading has been the same so far. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So loving yourself first, going after what makes you happy, you know, following your dreams, not someone else's, living life for you. It's definitely making you more attractive, but mainly because I feel like it's like going back to your peacock card, because going after what makes you happy is really making you happy, and so like you got this sparkle or shine to you, you know. All right, Scorpio, love. June 10th through the 17th. What is Scorpio's overall energy for love? For June 10th through the 17th, what is Scorpio's overall energy in love for June 10th through the 17th? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Not quite ready to start something new. Ace of Pentacles I kind of see also as like, if you're starting something new, it's kind of like for the long term. It's going to be slow and steady because it's going to be for the long haul. And you're just not really ready for that right now. What is... All right. And the person you're dealing with, there's a decision to be made. They're struggling with a decision, making a choice. Interesting. All right. Let's get some more info on that. The details. All right, Scorpio in love, and the person Scorpio is dealing with. The person you're dealing with could be an air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be them. That's just the card that showed up on their side. Also could be that you don't want like a new start with an earth sign as well, which would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Scorpio, love, June 10th through the 17th. Okay. I'm going to put that there. Okay. Got the Three of Swords, Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords again in the reverse for you. For the other person, you have the Hanged Man, Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So, there's been some heartbreak or betrayal in the past, but you're leaving it behind. You're finally moving on from it. Or trying to anyways. But you have the Queen of Swords here in the reverse. So, again, I'm going with the patience. And you also might be a little sharp with your tongue. Like I said, you just don't have patience for this anymore. So you're kind of just being sharp-mouthed, if that makes sense. The person you're dealing with, they are taking a time out. They're hoping to go get a new perspective on things. I don't feel like they have a whole lot of confidence in this situation, and with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands both in the reverse, I don't feel like they have a whole lot of confidence in this this connection anymore. And I feel like if there was passion and lust, like the fire's gone, the passion's gone. And I don't feel like they're going to be making any moves towards you. Could be, kind of what they're making, struggling with, all right? With the decision they're making. The Hierophant in the reverse, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse. They have the King of Pentacles in the upright, the High Priestess in the upright, and the King of Wands. So there's a lot of fire on their side. Wouldn't surprise me at all if this was a fire sign you were dealing with, which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, so I feel like in the end, they end up listening to their intuition and moving on. Look, I know I'm jumping ahead to their side, but they have two kings here in the upright and the High Priestess. They make a decision, and I feel like it's kind of to work on themselves. They're listening to their intuition. They're being realistic and practical about the situation, and they're gonna go follow what makes them happy, what makes them or at least they're moving forward confidently and strongly. But I feel like they end up listening to their intuition, which is probably a good thing, because you have no faith in the situation. No faith in the situation. For some of you, this could be divorce. The Hierophant coming up in the divorce, in the reverse. Could be a Taurus you're dealing with as well. But you're not working with this person anymore. There's no teamwork here. You have no faith in the situation. There's no teamwork, and if there was an offer, I feel like there's not anymore. Yeah. So while you may force them to make the decision, because it's like they're still trying to decide. I feel like it's kind of, should I stay? Should I go? Should I work on this or not? but and you might have made the decision for them, because I don't see anything here with you wanting to work with this person or have faith in it, and you don't want to start anything with this person either. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You don't want to start anything long term with them. I feel like you are going back to the loving yourself first. You're putting you first. All right, let's pull some advice for my Scorpios. Advice for my Scorpios. Advice for my Scorpios. What advice do you have for my Scorpios for June 10th through the 17th? Advice for my Scorpios. Alrighty. Queen of Swords in the upright. Okay, so I do feel like you kind of need to, every time the Queen of Swords has come up in the upright, or in your reading, it's been in the reverse. So I feel like you need to watch your tongue. You need to maybe not be so cold about the situation. You have the Page of Cups. Interesting. And I don't feel like this is like talking about offering emotion or opening up communication. I feel like this could be just kind of opening up the emotion within yourself. Like I said, putting yourself first, but being honest with what you want. Let's see, what other advice do we have? Knight of Wands. It's time to take action. At the very least, it's time to, well, it's time to take action on what makes you passionate, what fuels your motivation, what fuels your creativity, your passion. You know, start taking action on things that you're passionate about. Waiting for 3 more cards. Don't work on this. The 8 of Pentacles here in the reverse. Don't work on it. Could be the relationship, but it's like, don't put in a lot of hard work for it. Let's see what else comes up. Okay, that went crazy. Let's give it another shuffle. Sometimes it just needs a shuffle to get kind of back in its groove. Could be also with the Queen of Swords in the reverse during your readings is that you can't think logically about the situation. So try to think logically and objectively about it. But I feel like the 8 of Pentacles here in the reverse, talking about not working on it, is really talking about, you know, focusing on something else. You know, sometimes the harder you work on something, the less you get done, type of thing. It's like, go work on something else for a little bit. Don't work on this so much. All right, we got the 3 of Cups here. Maybe time to go hang out with some friends. We have the Knight of Cups, but no romantic offers right now. You're trying to get your own stuff. Don't take action on an emotional level right now. With the Knight of Cups and in the reverse and the Queen of Swords here in the upright, I think you need to make a logical decision. Take action right now based on logic, all right? We have the Hermit again coming up in the reverse. So it could be an earth sign you're dealing with, or it could just be that a Virgo you're dealing with and you're just not feeling it, or it could just be that come out of that hermit mode. You know, it's time to kind of get out a little bit, you know, kind of take action, find things that bring you joy, that you're passionate about, that make, you know, that you're creative about. Hang out with friends or family, you know. And then the Six of Pentacles, work on finding balance. A good, you know, hang out with people that you have a good give and take relationship with this, you know, make sure that the relationships or whatever that you are in, the people that you're around, that there's an equal give and take here. See if I see anything else real quick, but with the Queen of Swords coming out in the reverse and the rest of your reading, you really might be struggling with thinking logically about the situation. Maybe your emotions are getting in the way. You did have the Three of Swords that came up in your love reading, so there may still be some bitterness, some heartbreak and betrayal there that's kind of clouding your judgment about the situation. That might be why it might be wise to hang out with friends or family members. But again, don't take any action based on feelings. Definitely, when you feel like you've got your head straight and you're thinking logically, you know, definitely head over heart decisions for the week ahead. But it's time to get out. It's time to get out of your head. All right? It's time to get out of this hermit mode. Go out a little bit. Do things that make you happy. Do things that, you know, just inspire you, okay? That fuel your passion, okay? That will kind of get this fire going for you, this inner fire. All right, Scorpio, so that's your reading for the week. I hope you found some messages in here that will help you through the week ahead, and I will see you next time.